Hello, welcome to a Netflix Luke Cage series review. Long overdue. But I figure it's good to do it, to put it on record, what I think about the TV show, even though I did mention my view of the TV show in quite a few live chats in the past few months. But why not, since Iron Fist TV show is going to hit in 2 days. Today is Wednesday, the 15th, and of course, Iron Fist is going to be on the 17th. Can't wait to see that. Luke Cage. This is a spoiler-filled review, so for whatever reason, if you have not seen the show, you should stop it right here. But I give this series the lowest score of all the Marvel Netflix show. It get a 6 out of 10 for me. While other show got higher grade, much higher grade. This one got only a 6 out of 10, and it came down to many little issues that accumulate into the low score. Not one thing jumped out as the worst part of the show. There was a couple of different things. But first off, the lead actor, Coulter, Michael Coulter, he's good. I don't have an issue with him whatsoever. I liked him when he first appeared in Jessica Jones, so he's not the flaw of the show. The music of the show, the theme music of the show was kind of lackluster. For some reason, I understand they try to infuse the Harlem hip hop music thing. It's, for whatever reason, the opening music just was not all that catchy for me compared to, say, Daredevil or Jessica Jones. I like that more. The tone of the show was okay. Okay. I think they did a decent job capturing Harlem. Misty Knight, I was not a big fan at the early part of the show, but I warmed up to Misty Knight by the end of the season. So, as far as Luke Cage and Misty Knight, that duo, I think I'm okay with that. The flaw of the other characters of the shows are what hurt the show. I like Cottonmouth. I like Cottonmouth a lot. I thought that he was perhaps the best part of the show. And now that we've been through three characters on Netflix, you see the same formula used again and again and again. Okay, so is that a problem? Not a problem, but it's certainly, I wouldn't say, it's hard to explain. It's not a problem, but it's certainly something that I wish and yearn for something different. Okay, I don't need to see the same formula with the backstory, the exposition, the flashback, all that stuff to explain things and to give you background to the characters. I understand the needs for that, but at the same time, it's the same formula that we have seen now multiple times, and I'm pretty sure we will see that again with Iron Fist. So, as in Marvel movies, they use the same formula. Netflix shows, after now that we have the third character, that are doing the same thing. But the pacing of this show, I think, has some issues. For some reason, I felt some of the episode was really slow compared to Jessica Jones or Daredevil, where for the most part I felt the pacing of the show was better. Not perfect, better. I felt that the pacing of the show at times was slow, if not painfully slow, with a lot of wasted scenes of nothing. Cottonmouth was great. I like Cottonmouth. I like his backstory. That's not an issue. Once again, the issue is with Shade. Okay, that's one of the big issues with Shade. I like, I have seen that actor only in one other show, Sons of Anarchy, and I like his character in Sons of Anarchy. So it's not. I don't think it's him. I think it's the way it was written. I didn't like his character. I didn't buy into his character. I didn't buy. Cottonmouth was a brutal, violent man that I can see why other people fear him. Okay, but for Shade to rise to power, I just don't. I don't buy it. I don't see how the people that work for Cottonmouth all of a sudden can say, okay, now you the boss. He didn't do enough. He didn't show enough. And I just didn't care for the way that character talk. He just, I felt as I was watching Luke Cage is that too many people in this show tried to sound cool, and Shade is one of those characters that try to sound cool, but it just didn't work for me. Okay, so that's one. And then Diamondback. Oh my God! As much as I dislike Shade, I dislike Diamondback even more. I'm not all that familiar with that actor, okay? And once again, the tone, the voice of the way he delivered the lines, it just seemed odd. It just didn't it just didn't work for me. From the very moment that he shows up and talk, I'm just sound like that tone of voice just sound made up. It doesn't sound like a normal person talking. It just didn't work for me. Okay, but that's a minor issues. His backstory was okay. His relationship with Luke Cage when in the younger days was okay. All of that was okay. The moment that he used the power rifle to try to assassinate or kill or harm Luke Cage and aim at the stomach and shot, that was the beginning of me disliking the character, because I wished that it was written differently on how he tried to take a shot. Perhaps he was aiming for the head, and then Luke Cage moved, and in the last second it hit him in the shoulder instead of his head. There is no higher killer with a power rifle and a scope that's gonna aim for a man's gut. Didn't care for that. Didn't care for that. And then the second time he shot him, the second time when he faced down Luke Cage, and Luke Cage was behind the garbage truck, and he shot Luke Cage, and Luke Cage fell into the garbage truck. Once again, if you are going to carry a high power rifle and shoot down a man, take a headshot. It make no sense. And then all the fights with him and Luke Cage, I didn't care for, because the one where the fight spilled into the movie theater or the Apollo or whatever that place was, I didn't care for that either, because when he was running away, no, if your goal is to kill Luke Cage because you hate him so much and you have the upper hand in the last fight, did I miss how he got the suit, or did he just miraculously obtain the suit from somewhere? I didn't care for how all that unfold, where he carrying around this suitcase, and then this suitcase have this special suit that gives him a special power to fight Luke Cage, and that whole fight on the street, in front of the crowd, probably the worst big fight in all of Netflix Marvel show. Did not care for that at all. But that's what hurt the show for me, was the overall story was okay. I wish they didn't kill off Cottonmouth because he was the best part of the show. But then, and last but not least, the relationship with Shade and Cottonmouth Ant, didn't buy that at all either. Didn't buy into how he became her confidant. So like I said, a lot of little issues, and like I said, a 6 out of 10 is proceed with caution. It's not for everybody. I don't expect everybody to like the show. 8 and above, high expectation, but 6 and 7, at least it did not get a 5. 5 is stinko, avoid, don't waste your time. I give this show a 6 out of 10, and that's my review for Luke Cage.